Hey you guys, welcome back and thanks again for tuning in today. I'm gonna do my first beauty tutorial with my new camera. Now that I have it, I wanted to kind of show you how I get ready every day. I've already showed you my makeup routine, my everyday makeup routine, but it was on my iPhone, terrible quality, grainy, bad lighting, that kind of thing. And so I just basically want to redo that. I've incorporated part of my skincare in here, but it's mostly just my everyday makeup routine again, in an upgraded style. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first I start with a clean face. Usually after I shower, I blow dry my hair first. And then I'll have a clean face to start with. And I apply my favorite moisturizer that I've been using since college. It is La Mer's Moisturizing Gel Cream. Now I choose the gel cream over the moisturizing cream because it's much more lightweight. It's great for sensitive skin. It's great for summertime when it's really hot. It's not as heavy for daytime wear. And like I said, I've been wearing it since college. It's one of maybe 3 or 4 things that are actual tried and true beauty favorites of mine that I constantly refill and buy more of. So highly recommend this, but this is my first layer. So I'll put some of that on. Just like a little bit goes a long way. So just a little bit on your fingertip. Smooth it into my skin. And it smells like a spa, so that's always really nice. It's just a light silky layer in between that and the rest of my makeup. So that's the first thing. Done with that. Next, I put on primer. And the benefit of primer is, one, to prep your skin and make sure that the skin tone is even, there aren't any rough patches, but also to protect your skin from absorbing the products you're wearing. You obviously don't want any of that makeup going into your pores and clogging them up. So a primer is a great way to protect your skin. It's like a base layer. I've always used Laura Mercier's foundation primer and hydrating. It's just a little bit of an extra boost versus the regular primer. I just have really dry skin, so any chance where I can infuse a little bit more moisture, I try to do that. So I just apply some of that. I need a little bit more of this than I did of the other, maybe that much on my fingertip. Rub it along my face again. And really anywhere that makeup will touch. So even on my eyes, just lightly rub there. Already feeling so fresh. Okay, next I apply my foundation, and it's also a Laura Mercier product. I have been using this for almost 4 years now. And I've tried to switch a few times and try new things. I tried a Chanel one. I tried, let's see, I can't remember what the other ones are that I've tried, but I've tried several over the years that just I wasn't as pleased with. So I've always gone back to Laura Mercier's Flawless Fluid, and my color is vanilla. So I shake it up. And then, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Every makeup artist will tell you you have to use like a brush or a blending tool of some kind, but I really don't like them, and I don't think it does a good job of actually blending it into your skin without there being like a brush mark or some kind of wipe. It looks like a wipe of some kind, or even with the makeup having a weird line. The best way that I've found to apply my foundation is with my hands. I waste less product, so I go through these bottles less quickly when I'm not using brushes or blenders or anything. And I feel like it's a little more precise than with them. So I put about this much on my hands. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in on those, but anyway. And then lightly, not with super heavy hands, but I'll rub it into my skin. I'm gonna look like a ghost here for a little bit, so bear with me, but for some reason I always get redness here, and I think it's because I stare at the computer screen all day, so I like to add extra coverage there. Like permanent frown lines. Who wants those? Okay. I also get red around here. Anybody else? It's kind of an annoying area for me. Okay. So now that I've sort of blended it in, and I don't like putting it on my neck, but I do like blending it in a little bit here because I don't like getting makeup on my clothes, like especially this time of year with turtlenecks or with collared shirts. So I try and just blend it in right here to match the skin on my neck. So there we go, silky smooth, looking good. Now I do use a brush for this next part for concealer because the skin around your eyes is really sensitive, and so you shouldn't be rubbing and moving things around. So first I use NARS Creamy Concealer, also in vanilla. Super vanilla, super basic. But I put some under my eye. I also put some here because there's redness. And then if I do have any spots that I want to cover, I'll dot them along wherever that is. And then I've been using this brush that I found when I was in, I think I was in Tokyo when I found this, from a store called Etude House. And I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but it's called their secret brush. And it actually comes with a foam deal, but also a little brush. And I like the brush, but it's nice to get the smaller areas. I think they have different sizes of these too, if there's one even smaller that you want to use, but this one's been working for me in getting those little spots blended. Under your eyes. I also do a little bit over my eyes. I feel like it sort of helps keep my eyeshadow in place and stay for a long time. Let's see. Starting to really look white here. I'm so pale, you guys. See if I got this accurately. All right, so I'm done with the concealer. Next, I use another Laura Mercier product. Most of my face makeup, like for my face, cheeks, that kind of thing, is Laura Mercier. It's just what I've always used, and I've always loved it. It's just good for not super heavy coverage. I don't have acne or a lot of terrible skin problems, which I've got to be thankful for. But I do want some coverage, and this provides me that. So I use the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I also use the Laura Mercier little poof. And then what I usually do is just kind of put it over the top and shake them together to get kind of a lighter amount on there. And then you're supposed to rub them together, rub the sides together. I don't know if I can even show you that, but to get it kind of drilled into the powder puff. Here we go. Make sure it's not all too much at once. So then I lightly pat. I make sure I get my eyes first because that's where I don't want certain makeup sticking in certain places, like under my eyes. It can get caught easily. And then also right here because that's where it gets red. Told you I look like a ghost. Okay. Okay, I think I am there. Next, because I have such light eyebrows, I like to color them in. And I use a color called Bali from NARS, and they come in these little single eyeshadow cases. But it's sort of like an ashy brown gray. Under here, with my natural hair color, I'm sort of an ashy blonde. So I just try and match that. Other colors that I've tried, like the eyeshadow palettes or eyebrow palettes that you can buy, or even tinting your eyelashes, tends to turn my, the color of my, not my lashes, sorry, my eyebrows a little reddish. And I don't know if it's because my dad was a redhead and that's just in me and it just looks that way, or maybe it's sort of like when you get highlights and your hair grows out, if you have brown hair or anything like that, it can kind of look orange. I don't know. There's some reason why that happens. Eyebrow tinting and none of the eyebrow kits ever work on me, but this color is great. It's just, it doesn't have any like tawny colors. It's very ashy. So it's, for me, it's perfect. So what I do is I grab this brush, and I think it's an eyeliner brush, honestly. It's like one long, sharp edge. And then I just grab a little bit. And I like this one because it's so precise. It lets me really be accurate with this. So I'm looking into a mirror over here so I can get a more accurate view, but I start small, and if I need to add more, I can. But I can, what's great is I can, like I said, be precise. And if I want a higher arch one day, I can do that for a sexier look. But generally it's pretty standard. I've never over plucked my brows, so I have pretty bushy ones, which is why I like this to be precise, to make sure that they do not look scraggly or weird. But loving the full brow trend. I wish I could pull off darker eyebrows like Cara Delevingne or something, but I'm stuck with these. Ooh, Miss Popular today. No one ever texts me. Just kidding. Okay, almost done with this. I told my friend Taylor I was shooting a video and then we could do something, so she's sending me suggestions. It's raining outside, so there's not a whole lot to do, and there aren't that many good movies out, or ones that I haven't seen now. Been pretty good at watching movies lately. Okay, I think I pretty much got it. Okay, it looks pretty dark now, but once I put on bronzer and the rest of my makeup, it won't look so severe. So that's how I do my eyebrows, just these two things. Bali, eyelash, or eyeliner brush. Anyway, there you go. Next, I apply my eyeshadow, and this is another product that I always refill. It's another NARS eyeshadow. Most of my eyeshadow is NARS. It's another one of my favorite brands, and it's All About Eve. As you can see, it is almost gone. Wait, I want it to zoom. How do I do that? It's not good. Well, anyway, so, or focus on the product at hand. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's one shiny one and one matte one, and I apply the matte color first as sort of a base eyeshadow. It's like you can't even see it. It's just great. It's a perfect nude shadow. Creates the perfect base layer if you want to do other eye makeup like a smoky eye. You just sort of always need that base so that the other colors you add don't look too intense. It's a great kind of blending color to use. And then another thing that you're not supposed to do that I do that I like, whenever I'm using shiny colors, I always use my finger because I find that they are more shiny when you use your finger than if you use a brush, because you can apply it a little bit more thickly, if that makes sense. So I'll grab the little shiny part here and I'll just use my finger right there. And I'll just do the inside corner of my eye for this. This is just my everyday makeup look, so I'm not doing anything fancy today, but just wanted to show you how I get ready in the mornings. Okay, so now I've got my eyeshadow on. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I'm trying to make it do that, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Still figuring out my camera, guys. Okay, really I need to wash my hands. But next what I do is apply my bronzer before I do anything else, because I don't know if you guys do this, but I have kind of deep set eyes and I sort of like there to be shadowing here. And when I apply bronzer and blush all over my face, it adds just sort of a natural looking shadow. I don't need to add anything else, but I use Hoola bronzer. It's the best one. It's so natural, especially if you have fair skin like me. Okay, so here we go. And if I ever feel like I look too pale, I use these Alpha Beta Glow Pads by Dr. Dennis Gross. That I'll use them like once a week maybe. I haven't in a while. Especially during the summer, I'll use them if I really want to look tan. But it's just a great way to do selfless tanning on your face and neck, so you have a soft glow. Okay, and here is where I do the little brush trick I was talking about. I don't know if you can see, but there's sort of a little bit more of a shadowing situation happening. All right, next I'll do blush. I really love NARS in Orgasm, but I've run out, and I actually got gifted with this Laura Geller, I don't even know what the baked blush, in Tropic Hues. This is the one that I've been using lately and I really like it. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I just apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Do a little weird smile there to get it. And I let it stay heavy for a little bit because it always ends up, and then I get my eye again. So there's that subtle look there. I let the blush and bronzer stay heavy because after I've done my hair and curled it and all of that, I feel like a layer always falls off. So it stays looking thick and then I can always reapply or just go as is. So, okay, what do I do next? Okay, next I have eyeliner. So I always have used Stila's Waterproof All Day. It's Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Gray is what I use every day because black is too harsh on me for everyday looks. My skin is so fair, my hair is so pale. I just need something that's not as contrasting on my skin. And gray has been a good option. I also have a brown one. This one is called Alloy, the alloy color, it's gray. But it makes it super easy to apply. It's super easy to apply because it's just a simple little brush. Okay, I'm applying over here because I can't see in that. Just a simple cat eye. This is literally what I do every day, and it takes like 5 minutes. Sometimes I mess it up, but I don't worry about it too much. I feel like I've generally gotten it down. See, super easy. You almost can't even see it, which on me is perfectly fine. I don't need heavy makeup, and it's sort of unrealistic to think I'm gonna put like a heavy face on every day, but excuse me, I'm sort of battling a cough right now. Okay, so after I've applied my eyeliner, next I will apply my favorite mascara, and this is another product I buy again and again and again. It is Covergirl Clump Crusher, and I get it in regular black. Very black is always, again, too harsh on me. Black brown is good sometimes. I sometimes wear it in the summer when I'm not wearing any makeup because it's a little less harsh than regular black. But regular black is good, is a good go-to. Excuse me, I'm just having trouble today. But I usually apply 3 to 4 layers of this to get the length on my lashes. If you look closely, I do have pretty long lashes as it is, and that's all thanks to New Lash. I use it every night. It's another kind of miracle product that I scream from the rooftops about. It's my favorite. I've used it for 2.5 years now, but it's an eyelash serum that helps them grow, thicken, lengthen, that kind of thing. And then this is the other secret weapon I have, and it's Clump Crusher from Covergirl. So I'm gonna apply this over here. Hopefully you can see it, but start with layer 1. And what's great about this mascara is that the wand has really short, sharp bristles, I think is the word. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's gonna let you zoom. Anyway, it's not letting you zoom, but, or focus, but, and so the short, sharp bristles really separate the lashes. Clump Crusher right there. Okay, got one side, layer 1. There you go. Side 1, halfway done. Okay. If my eyelashes are in really need of help, it'll be about 3 layers, but on a day-to-day basis, it's usually 2. I'm having some trouble with my left side. You know, sometimes they fall out all at once, your eyelashes, in order to grow back. My left side is sort of having that problem this week, and I can't layer on enough to get them long enough, but that's life. They'll grow back out. Okay, so we're done with first coat. I'm gonna let it dry for a few seconds before I apply the next. But as you can see, my eyelashes are pretty long, but this helps make them longer. It makes them separate better. Couldn't recommend this enough. It's a drugstore mascara. Stock up on it, it's the best. Okay, I'm gonna apply the next layer. And I also have some lashes that need to grow in here. I guess I have lost a few of those. Let's see. Yeah, I may just do 2 layers today. Okay, so now they're really long. Almost look extension length, don't you think? Second layer on the left side. Uh-oh, probably got some mascara on my eyebrow. Okay. Okay, so now I'm done with mascara. I'm gonna look closely so you can see. Those are my 2 products that I use for my lashes, and they're the best. Okay, so finally, lipstick. I have foundation on my lips because I put it all over my face. So I usually, like I said, I wash my hands of all the foundation and stuff that I've used, like the eyeshadow I still have on this finger, but my sink is over there, so I'm not gonna do it today. But for lipstick, I usually always use Tom Ford's little Lips and Boys lipsticks. I think they're the best. They're so little, they're easy to pack in any clutch if you're going out at night. But one of my current favorite colors is Austin, which is sort of funny since that's where I'm from, but it's just a really pretty pink. Come on, focus on the lipstick. Okay, well, it's not going to, but it's, maybe if I move closer, it'll do it. So, okay, it's just like a pink, it has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's like a pinky nude that I really like. So I'll apply that. Okay, so lipstick is done, and then usually I'll top it up with lip gloss, and one of my favorite colors is actually about to get discontinued. It's Chanel's, I don't even know how to say the lip gloss, but that's what it is. It's just the Chanel lip gloss in Wild Rose, and it's shimmery and pink and beautiful. And at this point, once I've applied this stuff, you can sort of tell my makeup isn't that heavy now that I have everything on. I still look sort of pale though, so I may apply bronzer again, just to make sure I don't look like a ghost. It's a common problem for me. But anyway, that's really how I do my makeup on an everyday basis. This is what I look like. I hope you liked it. I mean, I uploaded something similar to this a while back, but it was on my iPhone and the quality was horrible. So I hope this is showing you a little bit better and more insight into how I do my makeup every day and the products that I love and use. I'm excited because I'm hoping to do more beauty routine kind of things on here, my nighttime skincare routine, maybe beauty products that didn't work out, lots more beauty videos this year. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye.